What's going on, everyone? BouseFeenux coming to you live from the Pluto Relay, and I think we got a really exciting day coming up for us here. I think Baro has a very special little surprise for us from what I've been seeing. Let's take a look at what he's got here among the other stuff. So we got the Prisma Mantis skin, that's a cosmetic. Ki'Teer Syandana, cosmetic. Let's see, another cosmetic, Machete Wraith, aka Machete Wraith. Terrible weapon, but if you're a collector and you want to raise your mastery rank, definitely can't go wrong with that one. Vermilion Storm is actually a pretty decent claws mod. Stance, Astral Twilight is my favorite glaive stance, definitely should pick that up. Tempo Royale is a no-brainer. If you don't have this one, you definitely should grab it. It's one of the best heavy stance mod or heavy blade stance mods you can get. Some people like the other one that does the whirlwind, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. That one's good too, but this one is the one a lot of people use. I use it in, like, myself. I use this one all the time. The Redeemer Alexis skin is pretty nice. It's just a cosmetic though. It's not an actual different weapon. You got your credit booster. Quanta Vandal is amazing. Definitely should pick that up. And then the Office skin. I don't know how to pronounce that. Whatever. That's just a skin. That's not a weapon. It's just like this. It's just a cosmetic. But definitely pick up the Quanta Vandal, the Tempo Royale, and any of these cosmetics you want. These two mods are pretty great too. I definitely grab those if you have the Ducats. So pretty good week so far. And then we got a credit booster. But this is the real star of the show. I can't believe how cheap these are. They're only 50 ducats. I'm going to be trading in pretty much everything I own for these. This is how you're going to get the Lex Prime parts, the AkLex Prime. So you're going to need 2 Lex Primes, I think, to make it, which isn't a huge deal. Pretty much everything you need is in this relic here, which is really nice, and they're super cheap at only 45,000 credits and 50 ducats. So I'm probably going to have a live stream later where I'm going to be farming these with some friends. I'm going to have a couple spots open, so if you guys want to join me, you're definitely welcome to. Now, I do have the stats. Let's go ahead and leave the relay and go back to the codex real quick. All right, so here we are back at the codex, taking a look at the stats for the AkLex Prime. It is 2 Lexes, 2 Lex Primes. It's awesome. So we got a ton of puncture damage at 120%, 25% critical chance, 25% status. I might be going with a hybrid build for this. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm going to see how the status scales before I make that decision. So I'm going to be farming this on stream most likely later today. Definitely sub to the channel if you haven't, so you get the notification for when I go live, and you guys can come in and maybe even get in our group with us and, you know, farm with us and get these beautiful, beautiful weapons. I've been waiting for this for a really, really long time, so really glad to finally see this in the game after like 4 years. I think the Lex Prime is one of the oldest secondary weapons that has a Prime version, so really cool. The only bad thing about the release of this weapon is the disposition of your Lex Rivens is going to be changed. It's going to be from strong to neutral now. So be on the lookout for that when you're grabbing Rivens for these guys. But still, I mean, the Lex Prime just by itself is an extremely powerful weapon. Having 2 of them, twice the firepower, twice the magazine size, it's going to be an insane amount of DPS. This is probably going to be one of my go-to secondary weapons. So anyway, guys, that's all for today. Pick up that Tempo Royale. Pick up those stance mods. Those are really rare and definitely good to have in your arsenal. And grab as many of those relics as you can. Make sure to get your void traces together. Use your radiance on them. These are going to be excellent. So all weekend, make sure you're trying to grab these. You know, sell everything you got for these ducats, and you should be set to go. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Make sure you sub to catch that live notification when I go live for this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.